Kung mahilig ka sa underdogs, mataas ang chance na fan ka ng Rain or Shine. Last season na itala nila ang best win-loss record nila since 2019, ending with a semifinals finish sa All-Filipino Cup. Unti-unti na silang umuusbong at gumagawa ng ingay as one of the very promising young teams sa PBA. Sa video na to, ililista ko ang top 5 na dahilan kung bakit sa tingin ko ay dapat nating panoorin ang Rain or Shine this upcoming 2024-2025 season. So, ready na ba kayo? Let's go! So first reason, si Felix Lemeti, ang mystery rookie na pinili ng Rain or Shine as the 8th overall pick sa kakatapos lang na 2024 PBA draft. Coming from Sweden, marami ang hindi nakakakilala sa kanya prior to the draft. Kaya marami ang nagulat nung kinuha siya sa first round ng Rain or Shine. Surprise pick, ika nga. He flew under the radar kahit maganda ang history niya, previously playing for 3 NCAA Division I schools. Sa mga napanood kong game clips niya, na-observe ko na he's a very capable shooter and ball handler. Yung atake niya sa opensa actually reminds me of Jimmy Alapag, shooting form and all. I think he's gonna be played as a 1 by Coach Yeng, so tingnan natin kung gaano kadala siya mabibigyan ng minutes given na may surplus ng talented guards ang Rain or Shine. I'm really looking forward to seeing kung paano siya mag-a-adapt sa PBA style of play na mas physical. Let's see kung paano niya masusurpresa ang lahat. So second reason para panoorin ang Rain or Shine this upcoming season para sa akin is yung rise ni Adrian Nocum. Last season nakita natin ang improvement niya as the season went along. Will he be able to keep going in the right direction? Grabe kasi talaga yung pinakita niya as a rookie, both on offense and on defense. Si Nocum yung player na capable of making very quick decisions kapag nasa kanya ang bola, whether to pass or to score for himself. Sa offense, he is most effective when he's in motion, particularly kapag umaatake siya sa basket. Sa transition man yan, off turnovers, handoffs, or pick and roll. Actually, kapag off turnovers, mala Russell Westbrook yung bilis niya sa pag-push ng bola from backcourt to frontcourt. Marami din siyang hustle plays and defensive stops last season, displaying his tenacity and toughness on that side of the ball. Para kay Nocum, I think yung next step sa development niya ay yung pag-improve ng outside shooting niya. Lalong mag-open ang court para sa kanya once he improves on it. With that said, I'm very excited to see kung anong maipapakita sa atin ni Nocum sa second year niya sa PBA. Sa PBA, kapag ang team mo merong 6'7 and over na big man, mobile tapos inside out ang laro, swerte ka na. E paano kung dalawa pa? That's what Rain or Shine have in Luis Villegas and Keith Datu. Sa impending debut ni Villegas sa liga this season, masasaksihan na natin ang matagal nang ina-anticipate na twin tower tandem nila ni Keith Datu. Si Datu ang 5 at si Villegas naman ang 4 kung pagsasabayin silang maglaro. Nagko-complement ang laro ng dalawang big man na to sa opensa as though they are both capable 3-point shooters. Si Datu mas effective sa loob and si Villegas naman ay more perimeter oriented. Lamang si Datu kay Villegas sa depensa, pero Villegas more than makes up for it by being versatile on the offensive end. Bukod kasi from being a constant outside threat, he can also put the ball down and attack the rim. Very exciting makita kung gaano sila kadalas gagamitin ni Coach Yeng ng sabay and hopefully magmaterialize nga ang tandem ng dalawang big man na to ng Rain or Shine. Ang fourth reason para sa akin kung bakit dapat nating subaybayan ng Rain or Shine this season is yung pagkakadagdag ni Kaylan Chongson sa team. Kaylan was picked 7th overall ng Rain or Shine sa first round ng 2024 PBA draft. He is not your typical rookie dahil 32 years old na siya, well-experienced at nakapaglaro na siya sa ibang professional na liga sa ibang bansa. Para maging balanse ang isang team, dapat hindi lang puro bata ang nasa lineup. Kaya approve sa akin yung strategy ng Rain or Shine to pick him with one of their first round picks dahil alam mo na nga kung ano ang maibibigay niya sa team. Kilala si Kaylan for being a bruiser sa loob na kaya makipagpalitan ng muka sa kalaban. He does the dirty work, diving for loose balls, playing tough defense, and making those crucial plays na hindi laging lumalabas sa stat sheet. He's the kind of player every team needs. Pero aside from that, he can also hit mid-range and 3-point shots kaya hindi lang limited sa loob ang opensa niya. With his addition sa team, hindi na problema ng Rain or Shine ang front court depth nila. They now now have the best collection of versatile big men sa liga, in my opinion. Last reason kung bakit dapat mong panoorin ang Rain or Shine this upcoming season ay yung overall trajectory ng team. From rebuilding team, I firmly believe that on the way na sila to becoming a contender. Steadily improving ang performance nila since last 2023 Governors Cup wherein nasa bottom 4 sila. Sa sumunod na conference which is yung Commissioner's Cup, umabot naman sila ng quarters. Then this last All-Filipino Cup, natalo nila ang TNT to reach the semis. Simulat sa pool pa lang since being hired again by Rain or Shine as the team's coach, in-emphasize na ni Yeng Guiao ang skills development ng mga dinatnan niyang players sa team to lessen the talent gap between Rain or Shine and the other PBA teams na sobrang stacked talent-wise. Dagdagan mo pa yan ng mga talented players na dinraft nila since he took over. Recipe for success talaga yan. For me, meron na silang tamang mix of young talents and veterans with the likes of Gabe Norwood and Bo Belga leading the way sa pag-hone ng young core ng team. Things are really looking up for Rain or Shine. And as a PBA fan, I am very excited to see an independent team do well and succeed sa liga these days. So, papanoorin nyo ba ang Rain or Shine this upcoming season? Sinong players ang excited kayo makita maglaro? Share your thoughts sa comment section. Salamat sa panonood at kita-kits sa next video.